Hello there! Hope you're doing well. In this video, you will see a complete speaking test from one of the latest IELTS exams, followed by some useful tips at the end. So, let's get busy. I'm quite fond of moderate and sunny weather. I appreciate a day with clear skies and a gentle breeze. This type of weather is not only pleasant, but also allows for various outdoor activities. I should also say that I enjoy the warmth of the sun without it being too scorching. I'm not a fan of frigid temperatures and biting cold winds. This type of weather requires bundling up in multiple layers, which can feel restrictive. Plus, extreme cold weather can have practical implications as well, such as making transportation more difficult and increasing the risk of illnesses, like the flu. Canada has diverse weather. In the north, it's pretty cold with long winters. Central provinces have 4 seasons with cold winters and warm summers. West Coast is milder with more rain. And finally, Atlantic provinces have milder winters and cooler summers due to the ocean influence. So it varies a lot across the country. Oh yes, it definitely does. Weather plays a big role in Canadian life. Everything from transportation and generally the way people spend their free time, public events, street festivals, and outdoor activities can be affected by the weather. Okay, I'm sure you remember that in part 2, you get 1 minute to take notes and prepare, and you're expected to speak for about 2 minutes. Okay, here's your topic. Describe 2 people that you know and believe to be very good parents. You should say who they are, how you met them, why you think they're good parents, and explain what's needed to be good parents. Pause the video now if you want to think and do it on your own first. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. I have a couple of friends, Nikki and Tom, who I believe are exemplary parents. Tom is a civil engineer, and Nikki works in the telecommunication industry. I met them through a community event a few years ago, and we've been close since then. They strike me as good parents for several reasons. Firstly, they demonstrate a strong commitment to creating a nurturing and supporting environment for their 2 children. They also actively engage in their kids' lives by attending school events or dedicating their time to playing games with them, for example. What stands out about this dream team of parenting is their patience and understanding. They take the time to listen to their children, encouraging them to express themselves and boosting a sense of independence. At the same time, they provide guidance and set clear boundaries to create a balanced approach. To be good parents, a blend of qualities are essential. Patience is obviously crucial, as raising children can be challenging. Effective communication and active listening help in understanding the needs and concerns of the child as well. Adaptability, love, and consistency are also key elements in being successful moms and dads. It's an ongoing process that demands time, effort, and a genuine commitment to the well-being and development of the child. I believe that whether change is good or bad depends on the context and the specific situation. Generally speaking, change is a natural part of life and can bring about positive outcomes. For instance, it often leads to personal growth, innovation, and improvement in various aspects of our lives. On the other hand, some changes may bring challenges and uncertainties, which can be perceived as negative. Well, from childhood to adulthood, there's obviously personal development and growth. Educational accomplishments, entering the workforce, and advancing in careers are also notable shifts that come to my mind. Relationships can significantly impact our life and our priorities as well. Health-related changes, including aging and managing well-being, are inevitable too. Yes, I believe so. Canada is undergoing notable changes across various fronts, and there are several reasons behind this swift transformation. One key aspect is the evolving demographics, marked by an aging population and increased immigration. This trend has led to a more diverse and multicultural society. Economic changes are also reshaping industries and impacting employment opportunities too. I should add that these days, I don't think any nation is immune from changing rapidly, especially in the post-COVID era. Technological advancements have definitely been a hallmark, impacting communication, work, and even leisure in the 21st century. The widespread adoption of smartphones and social media has revolutionized how we connect and share information globally. And in terms of work, the rise of remote work arrangements has altered traditional office dynamics. I can also think of major changes that are taking place in education, healthcare, and social attitudes. Older people might resist change due to a preference for sticking to their familiar routine and the fear of the unknown. The rapid evolution of technology and social norms contribute to their discomfort with new ways of doing things. I honestly empathize completely with the older generation in this regard because I can recognize that their lifetime has seen levels of change that have never been experienced by previous generations. Not even close. Okay, here are some tips. Number 1. It's perfectly normal for examiners to interrupt test takers mid-sentence to ask additional questions or take the conversation even further. You always need to remember that this isn't an attack on your opinions and beliefs. The only thing that examiners are after is to assess your use of language and how well you demonstrate your speaking ability. So, don't worry too much about the examiner's opinion of you or their body language. All you need to focus on is yourself and your delivery. Number 2, trying to memorize perfectly crafted answers isn't the best strategy to ace the IELTS speaking test. Doing so might leave you sounding like a monotonous robot reading from a script. Examiners are highly trained to spot memorized answers, so it's best to avoid them. Script responses don't give examiners an accurate understanding of your ability to communicate in English, which may eventually lead to lower scores. Number 3, having a natural accent will not have any effect on your test score, so don't worry about it. But if you don't have an accent whatsoever, please don't try to fake one. Test takers will not be evaluated for how interesting they sound, or their ability to successfully carry out a unique accent. All you have to do is focus on the components that will actually be assessed, including fluency, grammar, and pronunciation. Number 4. Some of the topics in the IELTS speaking test can be predictable, so you should practice the most common topics, such as tourism and travel, education, transport, the environment, family life, sport and recreation, the internet, advertising and retail, and so much more. And for that, you can use this playlist right here. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. Happy learning!